So that was me out and about. You notice that it was just a pretty short trip. I was out there for about like 30 minutes, just taking a walk, nothing strenuous, just to get some air and get some sun. But I saw a lot of people that were not wearing a mask or a face covering, and they weren't people that were running or jogging. They weren't like construction workers or anything like that. They looked like completely regular people strolling about, not really having anywhere to go. They looked like they were just like chilling, and they just looked like they couldn't be bothered to wear a mask at all. So because of that, after like 20-25 minutes, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go back home. I don't wanna be out and around, rocking around people that are not even bothering to wear a mask at all. So I cut that walk short. There are like these 3 groups of people that walked up to my building. They were clearly here to like visit someone's, but they got up to like the door and they just like backed off, and like they didn't have a way to come in. And then I went in with my key, and then some other guy came out who clearly looked like they were there to like go pick up his friends. He wasn't wearing a mask either, so kind of unbelievable. Alright, so I just did a house tour with my real estate agent in LA, and it's encouraging. There's more listings that are popping up that are kind of sort of in my price range and kind of what I'm looking for. This one was one of them. It was going for a really good price, and it was pretty large for a 1-bedroom. There's actually a completely separate office in addition to the bedroom, which the realtor, when he was touring it just now, he said it was like a really large bedroom. So there are good things out there. That place though, it just doesn't feel right. It's not quite what I'm looking for, but I'm very optimistic. Actually, about a month ago, when I was just casually looking before I fully even decided to buy a place, there were not that many new listings popping up in the areas that I was interested in. Just like the last 1 or so weeks, there's like exponentially more new listings or things getting relisted that were listed before and they had taken down. So fingers crossed. I just finished a loaf of bread, so I am moving on to the loaf that I just ordered. It came frozen and I kept it frozen. So now I need to defrost it. The last time I did it, oops, I don't think I did it properly because it was defrosted on the inside, but the outside I think started to toast. I'm gonna try it again. I tried to look up instructions last time on the internet. They were all useless, so I'm gonna wing it. I am going to put this in the oven at 200 for like 15 or 20 minutes until it is thawed out to the middle. I've decided that is the way to thaw bread. Alright YouTube, I am out of underwear, which means it's time for laundry. So I just got a story to tell you guys. I didn't really learn how to sort laundry until way too late in life. So I have this hamper that's got 2 sections to it. So now I separate white clothes and, you know, light colored things. And then all my darks, especially like the reds, are in a separate compartment. However, I don't take this out to the laundry room. This is very bulky. So I just throw it onto a bag. It's still separated because I put all the lighter and white items into the bottom, and then I put the other ones, the darker stuff in the red clothing on top. I didn't used to do this at all. I used to throw everything into the washer all at once. This was maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, and I had just gotten some beanie hats. And the beanie hats, they were gray, and one of them, it wasn't like cotton or wool, it was some sort of acrylic, and I washed it with some other stuff, and then the gray color bled onto 2 or 3 white pieces of clothing that I had. In particular, I had a piece of underwear that had like this white band, and the white band just became gray, and then I think it ruined like a couple other pairs of underwear besides that. So now I am very careful to sort all my clothes. I've never had anything red lead onto things that were white. Like, I don't know, you keep hearing people do where they put like a red sock into their white laundry and everything comes out pink. I love wearing white shirts, but every time I have white clothes, collars always get yellow, or I get stains on them because I just always splatter stuff onto my white shirts, and then the stains don't come clean. So I just can't have nice things. I think I'm supposed to get oxygenated bleach instead of chlorine bleach, and that's supposed to be color safe, and that means I can get my whites whiter that way. Is that a thing? Can you guys please teach me how to do laundry properly? I feel like some of you guys know how to do life more properly than I know how to do it. I like to think that I'm relatively tolerant given that there's a construction site that goes from 7 a.m. until like 5 p.m. pretty much 7 days a week, okay? It is a Friday night. It is now 9:47 and they are making tons and tons of noise. It's like a fucking jackhammer outside. Like, what the fuck are you people doing? That is driving me insane. It's like almost 10 o'clock at night. You have to keep it down. There's like hundreds of people living within like 20 feet of your jackhammering. What the fuck? Oh my God, I think me talking very loudly outside my very open window down at the people that are making a lot of noise, I wasn't able to capture, but like every minute before, it was literally like this jackhammer noise for like 10 minutes. It was so annoying. Anyways, they have, I believe, stopped doing that. All the trucks are still outside. They always have trucks there outside. And some of the trucks are very loud to a point where if my apartment is warm and I wanted to like film and talk to you guys, I have to close the window, film, and I have to open the window back up because it gets warm in here. Anyways, I am going to relax for the rest of the night. I just want to do something mindless. Maybe watch some YouTube. I need to go browse some listings again. There are a few listings that came out today, so I want to have another look. I'm thinking maybe it would be really nice if I had a second bedroom. I just think it's a really nice idea to have a guest bedroom. It's definitely not necessary. I don't usually have tons of guests, but I feel like if I settle down in LA and I'm living there for like several years, I need to buy not just for right now, but you know, for like further down the road as well, right? So having a second bedroom, I think would be really nice. I could use it not just as a guest bedroom, but it would be cool to have like a little mini home gym set up. And it would be nice to have a backdrop, or like that's where I can shoot some of my YouTube stuff as well. Yeah, I want to start looking at maybe some 2 bedrooms. I will start looking at that tonight. I actually feel like in a really good mood, like higher energy today. And the only thing I did different was go outside for a walk. So maybe I will try to go outside more. Could you guys in the comments be right? Probably. So let's see what happens this weekend. Until tomorrow. Bye, YouTube.